Are you ready for some good news? When you're in Christ, you're credited with the righteousness of Christ. If you were working for a grade, it means you've already been given an A+ for the whole course. Here's today's text. It's from Galatians chapter 2. For through the law I died to the law so that I might live to God. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not nullify the grace of God, for if righteousness were through the law, then Christ died for no purpose. In Galatians 2, Paul writes that we are justified in Christ. Justified means what it sounds like, just as if I'd never sinned. Therefore, because this is the way God regards you through Jesus Christ, it means logically you cannot be held accountable for, punished for, made to be ashamed of, penalized, or experience the disappointment of God for any past sin that you've committed or for any sinful posture of your heart. It means that while the Christian may experience the loving discipline of God, he or she will never experience the wrath of God or any of the penalty that he or she so deeply deserves. It's just as if I'd never sinned. It bends our minds, but that is surely what the gospel teaches. When you believe that it's just as if you had never sinned, Paul says in Colossians that the power of all legalistic thought, what he calls the written code, is canceled and nailed to the cross. That's a big part of what Paul means when he says in Galatians 2, I was crucified with Christ. I died to the law that I might live to God. It means dying to a whole system of thought. It is an extraordinary idea. But when God looks at the Christian, he sees you as not guilty and completely innocent. When he looks upon you, he doesn't see your sin. He sees his Son's righteousness. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's daily devotional. If you didn't catch the whole broadcast on this important subject from Galatians, you can go get it. It's free at sharingthelight.org.